First of all, I would like to thank Dr. Muck, Dr. Bird, Lakeisha, and Charlotte for inviting me to speak here today. This is really an honor for me to be here today. I came to the United States from Syria. I was originally from Syria. I grew up in Libya and came here, not by choice, but my dad loves this country so much. He said, "You're going to America, you're not going to England," where I wanted to play soccer, really, more than school to start with. But I'm glad I came here because I really owe this country a lot, especially for my health, My journey started in 1979 in this country. I went to school. That's where I came for, to start school. And the economic situation in my country changed a little bit. The turmoil in the Middle East. One day you have a government, the next day no government. They changed the money. So my dad with 10 kids, it was a little bit difficult to send 3 kids to college in the United States. So he said, "Son, looks like you're on your own now in this country, 18 years old in this big country." So I had to roll my sleeve and start working because financial aid is not available for any student who's not a United States citizen. So I started working, started a company, another company. 26 years later, I'm here. So 5 years ago, I had a long career in retail. I had several stores. I really enjoyed it, but it's never been what I really wanted to do. It's always there's something that, I feel like I want to do more than just working and making money in business. So 4 years ago, with the birth of our daughter, Iman, 11 years ago, my wife said, "Amir, your daughter's 4 years old. You probably spent 4 weekends the whole time with her. Mall hours, I'm always working." And she always had to go places, birthday parties, galas because of her job. And she always had to make excuses for her imaginary husband who never show up to these things because I'm always working. So she said, you better not, I had 2 stores. She said, "You better not renew the lease on the store." And I said, "Not renew the lease? So what do you want me to do, sit at home?" She said, "No, do what you like to do." And I thought about it. What I would really like to do, I said, I really would like to go back to school, but, not now. But she said, "Why not?" And the little one Jim said, "Why not, Baba?" She called me Baba. She said, "Why not?" I was like, so I really said, yeah, why not? Why can't I go to school? Finally, financially and family and all this stuff, I think it's the right time for me to go back and do what I really like to do. So I said, okay. I submitted my old transcript from years ago to Alamo College, dusted it off, looked at the credits. Some of the classes don't even exist, but so I sent it to Alamo Colleges, and I started just taking classes. I talked to some of the advisors. "What do you want to do?" I was like, "I really don't know. Let's just." So I started taking all the classes that will fit any major, like history, government, English, all that stuff. Meanwhile, I'm trying to search what I really want to do. And one of the things that I was doing is volunteering at Corazon Clinic at Traverse Park United Methodist Church. The clinic started by Dr. Richard Ferguson, who was Iman's godfather, but in the year 2000. And what he did, he come every Sunday to the church, and he treats the homeless, basically, and the people who don't have insurance. He just brings his stuff from his office and some medication samples, and just, the table in there, and he just treats whoever comes through the door. And the clinic just got bigger and bigger and more volunteers. And today they treat almost 40 patients every Sunday morning, and mostly homeless population, uninsured. As a matter of fact, There are some volunteers here from Corazon Clinic that I would like to recognize. If you please stand up. I know I put you on the spot, but please stand up because, you know, these guys, you know, just like a lot of providers, a lot of students, they come every Sunday. You know, some of them don't miss any Sunday just to help these people. And that's where really the light bulb came in my head. I really want to be in this field. Because being in the retail business, yeah, I sell a suit, it fits nice, and the guys say, thank you, I really appreciate this. But when I help those guys, when they say thank you, it's really totally different thank you. It really feels in the heart right here. And I've decided then, I want to do something in the medical field. I want to do something, you know, to kind of have more skills to help those people, more than just, you know, show up in the clinic and kind of be just, you know, walking around and helping, you know, organizing the flow of the patients and that type of stuff. So my sister-in-law, who went to the School of Nursing and graduated from UT Health Science Center School of Nursing in 2011, always talked about nursing, and I really admired her courage, her personality, her commitment, and, you know, just the nursing profession. I've been in touch with the nursing profession twice, I would say, because 30 years ago I was diagnosed with cancer. I spent a month and a half in hospital, and I think the whole month and a half in the hospital, I probably rang the call light maybe twice. Those nurses were on the ball. I didn't have to say anything. They were bringing everything on time, the medication, the pain medication, the food, whatever it is. So, you know, these nurses really made an impact and made me think, you know, how important they are. And being a volunteer there, I saw some nurses, they come there. We had some wound care nurses, they come in, and most of these homeless guys, they have like, they have foot amputation, they have fungus, they have wound care, and kind of say, oh wow, you know, there's a lot of things in nursing that I can, you know, I can really do, not just the traditional part of nursing. So while I was taking classes at the Alamo College, I really got the idea in my head, I want to do nursing, and I did 52 hours in 1 year, and I applied on the last day, and thank God, thank you, Dr. Bird, where is he? I got accepted to and that's the only school I applied to, and I really had no intention going anywhere else because of what my sister-in-law talked about, the teachers and the support and the commitment of the school for the success of the students. And for a non-traditional student in a traditional program, it was really challenging, and I used all the resources in the school. I mean, we have some really awesome teachers that helped me through my journey. I'll be graduating hopefully in the spring of this next year, and right now I'm taking a semester off, an unplanned vacation, so to speak, because 10 days before the start of this semester, I was diagnosed with colon cancer. So I had a surgery, and I'm recovering. Everything's good, and prognosis are great. No chemo, no radiation. So I'll be back in school in the spring, and I will graduate from the school. Along the way in this journey, I mean, everybody that I came from the school, from family, from friends, everybody was just so supportive, from the clinic, but nobody's more supportive really than my wife, who's been besides me through the whole journey. You know, she even spent 7 days with me in the hospital, slept on the couch. Thank you, honey, I appreciate it. But you know, that's my rock right there. You know, and the school, the support that I got from the school, for being absent from the school, I mean, unbelievable. I cannot ask for more from the school than what I've been, you know, what I've been, what they gave me. And with that, my plans in the future is to graduate and continue volunteering, because really that's what got in my head to come here in the first place, by volunteering and seeing that, you know, we all need it. We all need it, and not just, you know, in a professional setting. You know, volunteering is totally different. You know, the healthcare in this country is very expensive, and not everybody can afford it, and not everybody has health insurance. So any chance you get to volunteer, and we have health school-run clinics here. We got the refugee clinic. We have Haven for Hope. We have the Durham Clinic, also at Travis Park. So for the guys and the ladies in the schools and different, they use not just nurses or doctors. They need physical therapists. They need all kinds of people to volunteer and help these people who really need us, you know. With that said, I conclude that I'm looking forward to a new semester, and I will go back to school in the spring and graduate and do what I love to do, which is working, getting paid, but at the same time I volunteer as well. So thank you very much for listening to me.